This is our 72 Innocenti Mini. So this video will cover a few different things. First off, there will be a very slow-paced walk-around of the car. Following that, there will be a second walk-around where I'll show close-ups of all of the cosmetic blemishes. Then after that, there will be some shots of the interior as well as under the hood. So we purchased the car from a gentleman in the Chicago suburbs. He had owned it for about 6 years. A few of those 6 years, the car was over at a local British specialist being restored. Unfortunately, about a year after he got the car back from being restored, he ran into some health issues that inhibited his vision, and he could no longer safely drive the car, so that led to the sale. So the car has a couple-year-old paint job. The top was done in dark blue to match the interior, which we really like. Paint was done to a high standard. We see a lot of Minis, and more often than not, there is visible run on them and all sorts of, little red flags. But this one was definitely done to a high standard. You can see these lights are kind of unique. This is an Italian car, the Innocenti. The dash text is all still in Italian. The speedometer, it's actually still in kilometers, reads 92,000 kilometers. Odometer is functional, though we cannot verify its accuracy. Body is very, very nice, with really no significant dents or dings at all. Glass is clear and crack-free. Weather stripping is good. The trim pieces and polished pieces like the front bumpers and light surrounds and window trim are all mirror-like. Very, very little, minimal oxidation. And looking at the roof, we so often see on cars like these that have been restored along the channels in here, just weird textures, blocked drain holes, stuff like that. This one, really, really nice. Smooth, drain holes look good, definitely done right. And midnight blue is just a great color for it. So here are all the blemishes on the car. You can see that headlight. It's Carrello lights on both sides, but that one on the driver's side is a little bit fogged. You can see a tiny bit of overspray there behind the driver's front wheel. That overspray should not be indicative of a poor paint job, though, because it's quite good. Now, as we work our way around the back, you can see that there is 2 small plugged holes over there from where there was a badge. They just have little plugs in them now. The rubber surround of the passenger taillight is slightly larger than the one on the driver's side. Rockers are really nice and clean. Down at the bottom of that door, you can see just a couple tiny little chips. Very, very minor. Interior is in nice shape. The driver's door panel is kind of, it doesn't fit perfectly, but no kicked open markings, no damage, nothing like that. The Pioneer radio is functional and sounds great. It's wired to speakers on the flat surface behind the back seats. The blower motor is good. The gauges are all functional. Really like the wooden wheel. Floor mat's in good shape, as are the pedal pads, and there are photos of the floors without the mats there in the listing. Inside, very good. There's a very small puncture on the seat bottom, driver's side. You can see it there in the cloth. Passenger seat, no punctures. Rear is very good, minimal signs of age. There is that same rubber floor mat in the rear. Headliner, while not perfectly clean, is nice and tight.